In this video tutorial, we are going to be adding multimedia to our website. So that includes video and audio files. So let's get started. The video tag is what we use to embed video content in an HTML document, such as a video clip or other video streams. So the video tag, let me just get my laser pointer here. Okay, so the video tag contains one or more source tags with different video sources. So you have more than one source, which is different than what you're used to with, image tags. You typically only point to one source, right? Where you have the image in the image folder. But with the video, we're going to provide more than one source. And the reason is because different browsers supports different formats of video. So the browser is then going to choose the first source that it supports. So if the first format is not supported by the browser, that's okay. We just skip to the next one. And if that one is something that the browser supports, then that's great. That's what it will show. Okay, so then you have the text between the video tags that will only be displayed in browsers that don't support the video element at all. What this means is if it doesn't support any of the video formats that you have available, or doesn't even support the video tag at all, then it's just going to show the text in it which says this browser does not support the videos. Okay, so there are 3 supported videos. It's kind of hidden behind my my webcam video here. So the 3 different kinds are MP4, WebM, and OGG. Okay, so the ones that we're going to use in our class exercises will be MP4 and OGG. Okay, so let me go to the next. All right, so this is the code that we're going to use, but instead of looking at it here, let's look at it, go in Atom here. Okay, so I'm just going to make that a bit bigger for you to see. All right. Oh, maybe that's a bit too big. Okay, and I'm just going to move this down here. So here I have created a new page, and you can just use your Saffron page, that's all right. We're not really concerned about the CSS or anything like that here. I just want to show you how this video element works. Okay, so I've created a new page called rain.html, so make sure that you go to File, and when you save it with the .html extension, okay? Otherwise it won't be saved as an HTML file, so just a reminder there. All right, so inside of your body tag, okay? Inside of your body tag, so you have your doc type, your HTML, your head tag, and then you have your body tag, right? So inside of your body tag, you're going to enter the video tag. So the video tag, the video element starts here, right? And then it ends here. Now there are some attributes in here. Let's take a look at it. We have the width attribute that tells it to be a certain width, and a height attribute that tells it to be a certain height. Now you can move this into the CSS. In fact, you should move it into the CSS. But for the sake of this example, I'm just making it easier, just like we did with the table example a while ago when we were trying to learn how to create tables. We just put the width in here so that it's just easier to manage. So with the table, we added the border so we can see the border of the table. But now with the video, I'm just adding the width and the height so it's not too big, okay, so I can control it without having to go to CSS, just for this example. All right, so we have the width and the height attributes there, and this is the controls attribute. Now what this means is the controls, if you put that shows you the controls of the video player. Okay, here is the source. So like I said, there is usually more than one source, just in case the first source doesn't show. So the first source is MP4. Okay, you can see that the type is MP4. If the browser that you're using, let's say Firefox doesn't support MP4, it only supports OGG, then that's okay. This won't matter to Firefox. It would just skip this, and then once it gets to here, it will show the OGG format. Okay, so let's take a look. Source, okay, and then src is the attribute, but that's has the file path to the source. So it's in the multimedia folder and rain. So you can see here that in Saffron I've created the multimedia folder, right? And inside of it I have rain.mp4 rain.ogg. So 2 types of video files here. And then I have 2 audio files here as well. So where do I get those? You go to your Web Campus course documents, and then you go in here and look for Rain Movie MP4 and Rain Movie OGG, and then you save that in your Saffron folder, and you have to create a new folder called Multimedia, no spaces, all lowercase please, and I put that in there. Okay, so now the file path would be multimedia/rain.mp4, and the type for that is video mp4. Okay, so the second source is source, and the file path is multimedia folder and rain.ogg, which is this one, and the type is video, and it's the OGG type. Here I have some text saying your browser does not support the video tag. So this is going to show up if you are using a browser that doesn't support this tag at all. So instead of just having like an empty space there, your users will know why there's that empty space there. It's because your browser does not support the video tag. So let's go take a look at it. Okay. So I'm going to go to Rain and Packages, View in Browser. Okay. Oh, and here I have, there you go. So don't worry about this. This is for my audio. All right. All right, so let's close out of that and let's return to our PowerPoint and let's go and talk about the audio. Okay. So the HTML audio element is used to play an audio file on a web page. The controls attribute adds the audio controls like play, pause, and volume, similar to the video. The video element. The source element allows you to specify audio files which the browser may choose from. Okay, so again, the browser will use the first one that it can use. Okay, if it can't use the first one, use the next one. So again, the text between the audio tags will only be displayed in browsers if it's not supported, or if there's something wrong with it, okay, or if it can't find the file or something like that. And the code looks like this, but let's go into Atom and take a look at the code. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna make that a bit smaller here, and let's go take a look. Okay, and I know why it doesn't work. It's because my file path is wrong, but let's go take a look. Okay, so audio controls, so audio tag starts here, ends here, and then the controls, we want to show the controls, so we have the controls attribute there. And then autoplay means should it play once the page is open, right? And then we have the source equals rainsound.ogg. So that's why it doesn't work, because it's looking for rainsound.ogg from Rain. Okay, from this HTML page. Where is rainsound.ogg? It doesn't exist anywhere. It exists only in the multimedia folder. So therefore, I have to have multimedia, right? Otherwise, it looks like otherwise it looks like this, right? The browser does not support it because it can't find the audio file, right? So let's go make that possible for the browser to find it. Okay, so again, over here we have source, and then src is a source, the file path, multimedia rainsound.mp3, and the type is audio.mpeg, and the other one's audio, not dot, sorry, slash ogg, and audio/mpeg. Otherwise, browser does not support the audio element. So let's go take a look. Gonna save it, save all, and let's go have a look. Oh, it's still not working. Let's troubleshoot. All right, so let's try this again. Going over here, refreshing it, and you can see that works now. The rain sound. So let's give that a try for your class exercises. Follow along, and your class activity for today would be the Saffron site, so give that a try as well.